Alright, welcome back to another casual gaming One Piece Bounty Rush video. And today we're going to be talking about a lot of things in OPBR. First of all, first thing we're going to be talking about today is how you should like and subscribe. That is, let me not say that's the most important, but it's pretty up there. But anyway, for real, let's start talking about a bunch of things that have just been on my mind in the past little bit here. You know, for the most part, it's been Foxy, which y'all wouldn't know because y'all didn't watch the last video. But let's start talking about. First one is the Hyper Boost system and the Cola Shop system, I guess I'll call it. Now, this is very stupid, and I'll tell you why. When you pull a character, I'm pretty sure you get 400 frags of the character, and then you get them to level, what is it, 60? Yeah, you get them to level 60 the first time you pull them. You get 400 frags. Now guys, the Cola Shop system, I'm pretty sure I've seen it before. I'm pretty sure that when you pull a character, you get 50 cola. A character that you've already gotten to max, you get 50 cola. Which is stupid because is 50 cola equivalent to 400 frags? No, guys, it's not. It's not equivalent to 400 frags. Not in the slightest. What can you, let me look in the Cola Shop right now real quick, because I got OPBR beside me. You guys will be watching some gameplay that I'm currently editing, but tell me. Yeah, the Cola Shop is just stupid. Let's look what we have in here. We have special boost orbs, which are, yeah, you know, good. You use them to hyper boost your characters. What else do we have here? We have Bon Clay, Cola Bon Clay, Cola Crocodile, Cola Nami, Cola Ace. Cola units that they literally never add. Like, when was the last time they added a Cola unit? Couldn't even tell you. We have some bounty coins, like, sure, I guess. Not like we can just get those from missions or something. I'm broke anyway, so. We have a bunch of wacka medals that aren't even really meta. Like, who the heck is using? Okay, triple NL, I guess people use that to, like, increase HP by 8% for the Child Luffy medal. The Child Silver medal, increase crit by 8%. Who's the third one? Yeah, it's just those three. Like, are you guys telling me that is more important than just getting the frags? Like, I wish you would still get the character frags. And A, you could use them to just boost for the character, right? Use them to start trying to boost for the character. Or B, you could turn them into regular gold frags. Now it would be a bit much to, like, obviously if you pull a 2-star, you get 2-star frags, right? Not, you don't just get gold frags anymore. But if you pull a 4-star, it could be like, oh, 2 or 3 or 5 character frags is equal to 1 gold frag. So that could be like the exchange rate in like a shop or something. Because I don't understand why they would put in a system of like, oh, you need frags to get your character. Because boost 4 wasn't always a thing, guys. Let's remember that boost 4 was not always a thing. So they put in a system where you need more frags, and it's not just like a little bit more. You need like, what, 1800 frags or something? Yeah, you need 1800 frags after you max the character. Let's not forget that this isn't like at the start. This is after you max the character, you get to level 100. You need 1800 frags to boost for them, or like that's the minimum amount you'll need if you have all the other resources. So the thing in the shop that you buy with the character frags, that doesn't account for that. You need 1800 frags. Like, why would they add that and then not add another system of, oh, here's how you can get more frags? In my opinion, when you pull a character that you've already gotten to max, you should get their frags. Even if you're getting less of the frag, you should still be getting the character frags, because what the heck is the Cola Shop? It is mid. It is dang near useless. Like, it's stupid, and it's also another shop that is also useless. While we're here talking about shops, let's go to the battle point shop. I don't understand why everything is limited. I have like what, over 1 million, pushing 2 million league battle point exchange shop points, and you can't even spend everything. Like, I don't understand why everything is limited to like a few a day. And you can say, oh, it's so you don't buy out everything in the shop. It's not like the currency is not something I earned. That's like Bandai saying, oh, you can only do 2 multis a day just so you don't spend all your RDs. That's stupid. That is stupid. I worked for the currency. I played League. I'm pretty sure that's how you get the currency. I don't even know because I don't even grind it. I just have that many because I can't. I'm not allowed to spend it. Why do we have a currency in the game that you can't spend as much as you want? Like it makes absolutely zero sense. Second thing we're gonna talk about here is Bounty Fests. Bounty Fests and the way Bandai treats them. Bandai should not be nerfing Bounty Fests. Okay, Afro Luffy, Foxy, why are they getting the short end of the stick? Like Loki, Afro Luffy is good. Afro Luffy is good high key actually, not even looking at Afro Luffy's good. Uh Foxy is where shit goes south because Foxy does no freaking damage at all. And on top of that, like his slow beam cool if you land it. His what's it called? His other skill cool if you land it, but it's just a bunch of fixed damage. You can't kill anybody with the slow beam. You have to kill with the other skill because his normals do no damage. Normals actually do like zero damage, and it's really annoying, right? Like if you don't have your skill 2, you're cooked. This man, my Foxy has what, 90% damage reduction on the flag. How am I still getting cooked? This man has no heals, but all his passive he needs to be over 70% HP. To be tanky, he needs to be over 70% HP and on his flag, but he has no heals. And he has all this damage reduction that Garp can just... He's meant to be a Garp counter, but Garp counters him because he can just one-shot him. Because Garp, 2 of his skills ignore damage reduction, and then obviously the range skill doesn't. But like, what is Foxy gonna do? Go attack him off the flag? Like come on. Right, I feel like Bounty Fests should be the ones to counter EXs, not EXs countering EXs. Jabra, perfect example. So awesome. Jabra countered S-Snake. Now, if you look at an example of Bounty Fest countering EXs, that's a perfect example. Jabra countering S-Snake is so good. That is so awesome, so amazing. We love to see it. Jabra's a Bounty Fest that the next EX can easily just bulldoze right through him. Right, that's not an issue because it's just a Bounty Fest. Look at S-Snake and Dark Roger. S-Snake counters Dark Roger. For a Bounty Fest to counter a... Not to say Jabra wasn't broken. Right, Jabra was awesome, he was broken. But Jabra was also easier to get, keep in mind, right? So it's not like people are going to say, oh, this expensive EX, you have to go to 50 million bajillion RDs to get, guaranteed. No, Jabra's a Bounty Fest, right? Roger was broken. And EX, expensive to sell. The only way to counter an EX that's super broken is with something else that is broken. Now, if a Bounty Fest has something broken, they will have other parts of their kits that are flawed. So like, look at like Kalgara. This part of his kit is to counter Roger, not the whole kit, so everybody else, right? So there's still other characters in the game that can deal with him, right? He's not just broken overall, but against Roger, he cooks him, right? But S-Snake is just was just broken overall, right? Petrify, invincibility skill, and then you have the multi-hit that gives you 3 hits of invincibility. Like, an EX countering an EX is just, nah. It's not. I feel like Bounty Fest should always counter the broken EXs, and they should just stop holding back on Bounty Fest, right? Like Afro Luffy I was talking about can't do good against Garb if he's maxed, right? My Afro Luffy's not maxed. A Garb, like at the start of the fight I can fight a Garb because I have my Afro Luffy on defense and attack, but towards the end of the fight I'm just gonna get clapped up because, you know, if a Garb gets stacks, his blue hole's gonna one-shot me anyway. And if his blue hole doesn't one-shot me, it gets me to like 2 HP. Guess what? He has another skill. Even if that one doesn't work, guess what? He has a third skill, Galaxy Impact. And that's the thing about Foxy. Foxy's meant to counter Garp and take away all his skills when he hits him with the slow beam. Right. He has a third skill that there's no cooldown on. Right. When he gets his bars up, it doesn't matter if you hit him with a slow beam. He just Galaxy Impacts you when you're dead. Right. Same thing for Sai. Leo, from what I've heard, is pretty good. So I'm not really gonna say like Leo got like nerfed or anything like that. But like Sai, Shiri, Burgess, like Bounty Fest should be better, right? Like come on. Is the only type of character in the game EX? Because if you go into League Battle, most of what you're gonna see is EXs. Like they've dropped all these Bounty Fests that I feel like should have been countering each and every one of these EXs. But you go into League and it's just Kuzan, Sabo, Garp. Kuzan, Sabo, Garp. Kuzan, Sabo. Like when you go against the whole team, all the left side of the team, Sabo, all the right side, Kuzan. Like, it's just... Then what's the point of all the units that dropped in between? If not that, if they can't even shake the meta, then they're just pointless releases. Realistically, they're just pointless. We could have. They basically just haven't dropped a new unit since Sabo, or like yeah, since Sabo, because everybody else like nobody feels the need to play all the other characters because they're just not really making that big a difference, right? They're good, right? Niji, Ichiji, Yonji. Yes, Yonji, guys. If you have a nice skill 2 meadow cooldown set, your Yonji can cook. Okay, believe it. On some Naruto type stuff. But yeah, like, they just, like, who's playing Sai? I saw a Sai yesterday, actually. But yeah, who's playing Sai, right? Who's playing, like, Leo's, I'm barely seeing two. Shiryu's, I'm not even really seeing that often. Burgess, I'm definitely not seeing at all, right? It's just they gotta stop nerfing Bounty Fest. It's just come on, Bandai, do better. And the third one needs no introduction at all. Hackers. What is going on in OPBR? Why do we have a plethora of hackers? It is not fun. It is not funny. It is not cool. Why? We're talking about, oh, you don't want to play the game because there's broken EXs running around. Now the EXs are on crack because they're freaking hacked out. A Garp hits you with one punch and you take 99 million damage because the punch hits 50,000 times because it's a multi-hit hacker. Who on earth is hacking a Garp? I know I talked about this. I made a hacker video already, so I'm not going to spend too much time about this. But they really do need to fix the hackers. Like oh, look, championship. Or what if it is hacking championship? Like, what's the point in playing the game if somebody is just going to come in with a hacker and just destroy you, right? That's what I'm going to say about hackers. They do got to fix hackers. It's getting really annoying, right? It's getting really annoying. Like, imagine you're a paid player and you pay for an EX, right? These guys are not cheap. Or you save up the 3,500 or like 4,000. I don't even know how much EXs are nowadays. Nowadays, I just hope to get lucky, and if I get shafted, I get shafted, right? But yeah, you save up like the 3,500 or the 4,000 RDs, and you get this unit at level 60. By the way, I don't know why we're getting units at level 60 that are unplayable, right? So they want you to pull the unit 4 times, or they want you to pull them like God knows how many times, like 8 times to get them to max before they're actually playable. And then you still get countered by a hacker because he's hacking and Tanapi doesn't care. Oh, come on. But anyway, that's that. Hope y'all enjoy this little rant video that I've come up with on the fly. It's just, yeah, I've been playing a little bit of OPBR. I've been playing a good amount of OPBR, not too much. But it's just a lot, guys. Like, what can we do? Let's come together as a community and like and sub to the channel. I'll see y'all around, boys. Peace.